Everybody, back again with a quick product review. So currently in the summer, when I run 1/10 outdoor at the Hobby Haven track in Urbandale, Iowa, it's kind of an old school track where it's loose dirt racing, something that was more prevalent in the 80s, 90s, up to the 2000s, I guess, early 2000s, when rear motor buggies were still the main design. Well, a lot of the newer cars, they're not made for those type of low traction conditions, and anyway, you can make them run on those looser dirt conditions, but maintenance wise it can be a little more hectic with dirt and whatnot. So anyway, I run these older trucks that I built probably in like 2015 because they still do the job, and they have some conveniences like motor covers, and they are mid motor because this is like a 5M we're looking at here right in front of me. But anyway, I had these older trucks that I built, and I run them out there because I don't want to run my latest freshest stuff, because I want to keep those in top form for running indoor carpet or indoor high bite off-road traction tracks. But when I built this, at the time JConcepts offered a servo brace that went over the servo mount to keep it from flexing. Unfortunately, I got one on my short course, but I never bought one for the stadium truck. So I noticed when I turned this thing on here, as I turn the servo, oops, let me get the right frequency or right channel. Anyway, it flexes the servo quite a bit because this is it's an older Hitec servo, but it's really strong. And the way this thing was designed, you basically have this molded plastic that goes on top of the metal chassis, and your two servo screws go into the plastic itself. Since then, Associated's changed the design, but at the time, this one basically has this plastic goes underneath these stock servo mounts, and you just have two screws holding it in, so it kind of flexes a little bit on me, and that's why JConcepts made a metal mount, which I have in my short course, but unfortunately, I only picked up one, and I picked it up for my stadium truck, and now to go find it, even on eBay or something, it's nearly impossible, or I'd be paying 3 to 4 times the amount. So I did find on eBay, there's a company, or I don't know if it's a company, but someone is selling this little guy here. It's kind of the same idea. It's a servo mount that goes over your servo, and you screw it onto your servo, and then it goes into those little tabs that the stock mounts go to. But since it has this brace going over top, I'm hoping they'll take away some of the flex. They give you a zip tie too, because you can put your transponder here and then zip tie it on. I use just servo tape, but if you want to use a zip tie, you can. But anyway, they offer in different colors. I'll offer a link, but I wanted to test this to see if this would do the job to kind of keep the flex from happening on the servo, keep it a little more stable. Like I said, the JConcepts mount that they used to make for this, it was made of aluminum. This is I'm not a big 3D printer person, but this is some kind of really thick plastic. I mean, pretty strong. I mean, I bet if I really sat here, I could break it or flex it, but I'm hoping it does the job here. So basically, I'll install this, and then, yeah, we'll see what it does here when we're done. Okay, so gone ahead and replaced everything. I did have like a little extra weight on the top of the servo. It doesn't fit on this mount, but I'll figure that out later. So basically, I think it was like a 10mm screw is what I used to hold in the stock servo mounts to the little tabs that come off the chassis, the little plastic tabs. I had to go something a little longer because I didn't realize this 3D printed servo mount's a little thicker, a little taller. So I went with 16mm screws, and they feel about right. I got them pretty snug. So let's turn this baby on here and see what we got. All right, here we go. Well, still looks like there's a little bit of wiggle from side to side, but, well, it is what it is. Anyway, we thought I'd give it a try, see if it's something a little more robust. Should know more once I get to actually club race at Hobby Haven to see how it holds up. But I think it, in the long run, should be a little more secure, a little bit better. Still wiggles a little bit, but I mean, this Hitec servo is pretty powerful, so I think that's kind of fighting me too. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment below if you want to see more product reviews like this, and we'll catch you on the next one.